Hi, welcome back to my channel Chinahan, where I discuss China from a biblical perspective. Now, I welcome Christians and non-Christians to leave comments, subscribe, and share this content if you think it is worthy of being shared and discussed. Today's transmission is going to be about Taiwan again because recently Taiwan has been in the news. And I spoke about Taiwan in previous transmissions regarding an alleged leaked audio tape from the People's Liberation Army allegedly preparing for war with Taiwan. Now, I said in my previous transmission that I think that if there is an actual war with Taiwan, it will probably begin with some form of cyber warfare, hacking of infrastructure, blackouts, hacking of satellites, and then there will be multiple exchanges, barrages of missiles from first the Chinese side, the People's Liberation Army. Those missiles will come, I think, from land, sea, and air. Now, recently I saw in the news some news about what Taiwan had to say about their missile capability. Taiwan says that its missiles can reach the Great Hall of the People. Now I'm paraphrasing. For some of my audience, you already know where the Great Hall of the People is. But for some of you that don't know where the Great Hall of the People is located, it's located in the center of Beijing. And we know that Beijing is the capital of China, the capital of the People's Republic of China. I learned a long time ago, a nation that usually calls itself the People's Republic usually never has its citizen in their best interests. Taiwan also affirms that its missiles can also reach the Three Gorges Dam. Now that's far, at least a couple thousand kilometers. The Three Gorges Dam is one of, if not the largest dam in the world. If Taiwanese ballistic missiles were to hit the Three Gorges sweet spots, I dare to say, zero policy, pandemic would be the least of their problems. The Three Gorges Dam, for some reason, a lot of people think is in Sichuan province, but if you do a quick check, I believe it's located in Hubei province. For you geography buffs, Hubei is where the virus originated. Hubei is the province. Wuhan is the city. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The Three Gorges Dam is located in Hubei province. But if Taiwan were to reach the Three Gorges Dam, Notice they use the word reach. They don't say hit in the translation. They say reach. But notice if their ballistic missiles were to hit or destroy or damage the Three Gorges Dam, I would have to say that a large portion of major cities and infrastructures in China would be literally underwater. That's something to think about. In analyzing this from a spiritual point of view, in the book of Matthew, Jesus says that there will be wars and rumors of wars, and that we are not to be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Nation is going to rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there's going to be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in various places. If you turn on the news, that's all you see. Every day, all day. From east to west, north to south. But Jesus comforts us and says, all these things must come to pass. Let not your heart be troubled. The end is not yet. Near, but not yet. So I liken the Chinese government to one of those toads that you see at nighttime on your porch or in your backyard. One of those big puffy toads that just eat about any and every insect that they can get their eyes on. And I liken Taiwan to that pretty colored moth that's just flying around, minding its own business, and all of a sudden that big puffy, hungry toad decides that it wants to eat that colorful, minding his own business moth. Well, the toad didn't realize that those color patterns on the moth is an indication, a warning to leave it alone. But the toad is more concerned about eating the moth than anything else. So it gobbles or tries to gobble up the moth, and then the moth emits a really nasty, poisonous taste that'll probably harm detrimentally the big puffy toad. So I liken the situation between Taiwan and China like that. Taiwan is small, but it has capabilities that, if used properly, could and would allow itself to avoid or protect itself from the attack of a larger adversary. And with or without the help of the other countries like Japan and South Korea and India, United States, etc., Taiwan has to be ready to go at this alone if they are attacked. And if their ballistic missiles can indeed, and I believe them, reach the Great Hall of the People in Beijing and the Three Gorges Dam, then I think they are telling those in power over there in China that even they can be touched. Maybe not them physically, but their livelihoods, their infrastructure, their ability to make income. And that is something to take into consideration. Now, I don't know if the United States has given Taiwan nuclear capability on the down low, but I would expect that their conventional warheads have dual purposes. In other words, that you could, for lack of a better word, screw off the conventional warhead and detach a ballistic warhead, nuclear ballistic warhead, onto the projectile, the ballistic missile, whether it's a cruise missile, a sub-supersonic cruise missile. I think that Taiwan has that capability to quickly switch from conventional to nuclear. And I'm sure Japan has that capability. But will they use it? Will it come to that? I'd like to hear your questions and your comments. God bless, be well, and this is Chinahan. Until next time.